Hello, welcome back. Outer Wilds. We are on Bramble Island. Unable to pinpoint location. We just found this thing. Which didn't show up as a, like, glowing light. So I think we're gonna ignore that. Oopsies. I'm gonna try to get back on course for... Well, I don't know what to do. I mean, we've already gone towards the red. Let's go towards the red. I've changed my mind. Since we have this, like, scout. Last time, it forced us to evacuate. And if we go out again, then I'll follow the signal. I'm going to go very slow so that I can run away. Now the other thing we could look at is circle around this thing. I think I tried to determine this last time. I don't remember if I figured anything out. Maybe there's a more favorable entrance. It kind of looks like it's the same, but like I'm hoping for one where the red dot's at the front. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing anything change, really, just the rotation. So let's go in. What's going on? Why haven't I entered yet? I'm way too close to these lights. Oh, that startled me. Previously on... Autopilot is green. Maybe the last one is just when we have damage. Oh, retro. Okay, retro firing. Hello, Quantum Moon. I don't know what to do with you anymore at the moment. Alright, so we're gonna follow the signal. That is our goal. This is the one that feels most, like, mysterious, too, because we can't... Oops. We can't, see much. It feels almost, like, futile to explore around, though I guess you could probably get familiar with it, maybe. It is an environment. It is probably mappable in your head, to some extent. I don't want to be eaten by a fish anymore. I do like that they have their little eyeball. Like, they're terrifying. But I do like that they are technically kind of avoidable. As you're obeying the rules. and like paying attention. Which, fair enough, I don't always do. There's something. It's that same place. Oh, maybe I didn't look hard enough. That's the stress beacon. Okay, how did I miss this? It looks like it is exactly where we were. If I just follow the lights. Unidentified. Okay, let's identify it. Good. And let's read. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We held out for as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel, to either repair the damage or probably await a rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Okay, so it might be tricky to find the vessel. There's a new problem. Our equipment is... Excuse me? There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel. But it is impossible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone, and it will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. Okay, so that's what they did. They went to the plant. So we should... If that's where their beacon is, we should do what we did and fire the beacon in and then follow the beacon. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod. Nope, you're all dead. Emergency escape hatch. Okay, we don't need to activate that. We do want to read this. I think it's top to bottom. Escape pod 3 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from the vessel. Is the universe ending? Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. You can see, like, this, it was pausing. Now it's not pausing. Navigation error, life support error. Excuse me, last one. Scanning external environment, scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict: do not exit the pod. Right? Probably wasn't a good idea, but either way they die, I guess. Out of air. What do you do? Try. No. Okay, so follow the lights. Getting closer. Somehow we missed this. I mean, quite a ways, but still. I guess that was the beacon. I decided not to follow the beacon, and instead go to the red dot, which got us killed. I still don't know what to do there. Okay, because that brings us to the red dot, Which every time we go into the red dot, we die. If I sent my ship in and then I just... I don't know. Sometimes I can back out. I mean, there's their ship. There's 3 dots. Ready to eat me. Turn off my lights. Break. Don't want to die. No. Can't come out. Like that. Fire all weapons. No, our pod's been dislodged. Alright, well. Duplicate signal. Yeah, let's just go straight to the red one, I guess, if we can. I don't know. I mean, can we outrun these things? If I just went, like, full speed? Fly by touch. It helps that it's red, but why is it red? We can't get deeper than like 1 level in. I don't know. We still have our scout, so I feel like we should just keep it. Reset it. I don't want to. I haven't even gone in yet. We're not past the event horizon where, like, we teleport. What the hell? Okay. What happened? I mean, we got attacked, but... Like, how far did I just eject and then come right back in? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I could try going just fast. Slow doesn't seem to work. I don't have any other thoughts at the moment. Now, the reason I'm not just going to go to the white one, because the white one will just take us to that like, seed. And that won't get us anywhere. So it might bring us once into a further seed that we can go into, but then it'll be one of the small ones we can't enter into. Okay. don't feel like that worked. I also hit the edge, but that thing ate us immediately. I feel like we have to figure out something. A way to deter them, maybe? Like, what do we know? Like, what did we actually learn about these fish that could be of use to us? Maybe I should not, like, maybe I always turn my headlights off. Maybe I should keep my headlight on. I mean, they use the lure to attract fish. But there's information about them here, right? Okay, used to play a game. Sneak across the other side. I mean, that's what we've been doing. Blindfold rule. Yeah, anglerfish are blind. Well, he seems to know when I'm there. Okay. Alright, well, we do have information here. Okay, the survivors... Ship's been updated, I mean. The vessel... They warped to the solar system. They were attempting to follow the signal to the eye. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed into Dark Bramble. I launched my scout into the sea to the Nomai Grave and took photos of an enormous derelict ship. Okay, yeah. Checks out. If I launch my scout into the sea, I can take photos of an enormous derelict. Oh, there's more to explore there. So let's go back there. Please don't fall in the sun. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. If I stand here... No, it didn't happen this time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you're out of the gravity, it'll throw you around. Okay. And it is saying the Nomai Grave, not the rescue pod. Which to me means... Yeah, we go here. I don't know what else there is to learn. Maybe we can fit into that spot? Are these fish? No. Little pieces of fish. Maybe there's just more I can learn with the photos. It always lands in the same spot, or it seems to. Maybe a Nomai right there. Maybe I could hit you with it. Oh, there we go. There's a recorder. That's what we missed. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now we can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this is happening. My dearest hope is that other escape pods are able to reach relative safety. Well, they were able to survive and thrive, and maybe you couldn't make it through, but I can not. I don't see all those fish there. Why can't I take the same path? Alright, back to the ship. Alright, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Okay, I have a plan. Well, I have a idea that I don't know will work. Probably not. We head back here. We know it's in here. I'm wondering if we launch a probe in here. Okay, yeah, there's those fish. What is that? Like they're eggs? Looks like big fishy eggs. Okay, if I do that again. Yeah, there's no way we're getting through there. So what do we do? It doesn't matter where I shoot it, it always goes in the same spot. There's 3 fish. Yeah, I doubt we could just like... Alright. Could I hit every wrong button simultaneously over and over again? Thanks. Alright, what if we abandon ship? Can't I move? Okay, so I'm feeling like, yeah, this is probably the way. So, is my light on or off? Now, when we get eaten, would we like to look? Don't have too long, I guess. Hush, little fishy, don't you fret. No! Yeah. Can't touch me. I'm too close to the wall. Hi, you want to be friends? Why did you hear me? Eat that. I don't want to be a meal. I do not consent. I'm glad we got this alone time. I'm trying to go directly to the red. I'm also curious. Like, did it hear me because I hit the wall? Or did I just get too close to it? Is it coming? Yes, it is. Oops. Get in. Get in, get in. Get out, get out, get out, get out! Okay. Reset. I'd like to repair my ship. Guess we'll do that on the inside. Alright, I was trying to get just... maybe I can do it. It did seem possible if we can get to the red. It just, there's some obstacles in our way. Or we go to one of the other seed first. Or one of the other locations first. And then get to the red one after. Or I just... like, no, mine's... okay, if we just go here first and then we head to the red. I think that'll be better. And we can either enter that, or we can now redirect. My thought process being that that would just make sure we kind of keep our distance from the other spots. Now it should allow us to get there without incident. But we cannot enter the red, oh god, with the ship. Buckle up. Oh, I forgot it like launches us backwards. I want to get in, but what even happened? Was that the fish? Or did I, like, teleport into a rock? This makes me want to save Scum. I would love to save Scum right now. But no, it's cool that you can't, actually. This is a really good game mechanic. It's fun. It would be a different game if you could just save. Save, reload, save, reload. All right. Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe the way I came in just set me up to fail. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like don't make a noise, right? So maybe even just turning on my... making like fine little adjustments with my suit. So let's just drift. And hope. Just an experiment. Won't make a sound. Remember, if we rotate, we make a sound, so we're not going to look. This is it. Eventually, we figure it out. After death, after death, after death. The benefit of Groundhog Day. If you have infinite amount of time, eventually, you will figure it out. Probably should have got a bit more speed. I don't know when we're safe. I don't know if it would be possible in this ship. It might just be challenging to get through without colliding into them. Okay, I'm gonna do that for a second. I mean, I guess there probably won't be a distress, right? Because they said... Alright, we're gonna line up with the red. And then we'll just go forward. We don't have a ton of time. Okay, no, the red is goo. We don't want to go there. Let's check it out anyway. Looks like it's the nucleus. Nucleus? Nucleus, not nucleus. The center. They do kind of look like fish eggs. So I feel like it's as explorers, we need to check it out. What was that? I'm also curious. I was hoping we could see inside them. I mean, it didn't seem to care that the fish did it, or my probe hit it. I was wondering if we'd be able to see the little fishies inside. If these are indeed fish eggs. I forgot to... Maybe we have to do the probe before we come in here. With enough tries, we'll do the right thing. We might be able to figure it out. Oops. I'm gonna go with not that one. That was the way we came in, I'm pretty sure. So there's 3. I don't know, it just seems to be like resetting itself. 9. Okay, it goes in again. Yeah. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I think I had to get our little scout to be at the ship first. Let's just go through one of these and see what happens. Oop, that's definitely not... I was gonna say, I was pretty sure there was a third white dot, but that one's a fish. We don't have much oxygen. But, alright, well, pretty sure I know how to do it now. There's my scout. Yeah, we're just on like an infinite loop. That's fun. And you are what? Now you're another seed. Just see what else we can learn. We're gonna die anyway here. Nope, no, that's fish. I'm not afraid of you anymore. All I gotta do is not touch. So let's confirm. Okay, we can use attitude or whatever. Look around. But we can't thrust. Oh, I've never noticed things like rotating before in here. This giant whatever. It looks like a rock. I was wondering, is it like a bone? A hip bone? Connected to another bone? Yeah, there's other spinning things. Maybe it's always been the case. Just did not notice. Okay, so we're going to go to the Nomai grave. And we're going to launch our beacon. Almost going in. Right. There we go. No, we don't ever get rid of that. I am curious if we would be able to get the ship in. However, we know it works with our body, so let's just not do it again. See if we can do it on this try. I don't want another redo if I can avoid it. Sure, I just do everything right. Leave our ship here. I'm pretty sure it's the same, like, launcher, right? Like, our scout stays the same, yeah. Okay, velocity matched. Let's make sure we're roughly center so we don't teleport into a rock or whatever happened last time. This is the part that scares me. Okay. Pick a trajectory. We thrust. Don't know how. We did confirm we can look around. Terrifyingly so. Now, I don't know if I'll hit him. Maybe we'll get too close. That's unfortunate. But I can't change trajectory now. Hopefully your hitbox are such that, yeah. You touched me. Okay, scout. That's where we're going. So I don't have a good idea of what they're, how close we can get if we ever find ourselves in a situation where we're doomed. We could maybe test that out. I feel like we're probably far enough away now, but this is how far we were when we came in. Yes, let's try thrusting. Okay. Let's head to the scout. Yeah. There's the eggs again. Do some more thrust before we see anything. Oh, okay, there's one. Hello. We're doing it. This time for sure. Oh, it is another egg, though. Or seed. I'm glad we can look around. But this seed didn't glow for some reason. As long as we get there with enough oxygen to do something. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to bring the ship. But this looks... no, I guess the same opening size. Velocity matched. Okay, so this is the one the other one came through. Please have oxygen on your ship, your vessel. There's no ghost stuff, right? Just looks like maybe someone floating. Where the camera's pointing. Is it pointing at me? There I am, yeah. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Yeah, that's not ideal. Maybe it was seeing these bones. Okay, this looks like a way in. Got any trees? Any trees survive? I could use some trees. Please? Okay, front. Let's just check over here real quick. I don't know if those are doors. Maybe quarters. Is it helpful when I'm upside down? Get easier to watch? Please be a tree. Yeah. Had your tree survived all these years without any, watering or attention. Alright. So we can take our time. This is cool. So this is like when they first came to the solar system. What's that thing? That's cool. Is this disrespectful? I just want to see the physics. No, you move as one. Pick up warp core. Oh, are you kidding me? Do I have to bring... Do we have to bring warp cores here? Is that even possible? Can we do that? Bring multiple warp cores in our ship. Okay, let's go read. No, this isn't reading. This is I mean, there might be a way to get a ship here. Oh, I will try, I guess. Scared to. The eye, the signal. Right, I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Ascal, wait. I need time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell the other clans where we're going? We can send the message upon arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. And we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Nona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate location? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the destination. The signal source, everyone be ready to warp. Excuse me. Boop. Ship log updated. Okay, anything else to see? Yep, writing. This is Askal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We will need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have, as it fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside. Or tearing apart, what? It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or space flight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Felix, did Felix ever make it out of here? I don't know. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. My assumption is everybody from this rescue pod and this ship died, right? It's only... well, one of them, maybe it was only one pod that survived, I don't remember. No, two did, right? The twins and the other one? Oops. Alright, what do we got here? To any Nomai clans whose vessel can hear this message, this is Kana. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the glooming galaxy, we've found that black rock suns are fairly stable, and life in this solar system is comparably thriving. Okay, this is where we want to go. Get our clan, get all of our people, and pick them all up. And then get out of Dodge before our galaxy dies. So we'll have like 20 minutes to orchestrate like a mass evacuation somehow. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. Bromai. Yeah, I don't recognize these names. It's good to hear from you. Bromai. Oops. It's good to hear from you. Bromai, we'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan is on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. It is unsettling. It reminds me of this old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskal. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friend had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskal's clan existed, and their story was real. It's curious. Oops. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago. Yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. I hope you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet. We aren't nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark stars system exploded. It was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessel nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. It's a long body of text. Okay. So we put the warp drive in. So this, we know if this system provides power, I think. What happens if we do this? Power this. Anything? I feel like we don't have... No, I mean, we pretty much came straight here. So we're probably fine. Oh, you're a tree. Maybe we can take that with us. Just slowly bump it away, and then we can breathe forever and fly forever. Wish we had a lasso. Forgot to move the dot. Yeah, there's no power. So my thought is we have to take this back, recharge it, or bring two cores with us. I can't drop this thing. Maybe our ship will tell us more. I don't know what else to do. Oh, wait. That changed. Maybe I just need to pay attention. Interesting. Sorry, flying hard. So maybe we can enter an address that way? Weird. Alright, let's just try to learn. Alright, if I just, and then do that. Does that retain its address? It does. So maybe we have to put, oops, 3 different symbols in. And then you send it to the end and something happens. Now it's not done. Oh, yeah. Would it be the coordinates then? To this... to the symbol? Alright, so we'd need 3 symbols that are like some kind of pattern with the hexagon, which we might need to explore, or like go through our ship computer maybe a bit more. Okay, there's no oxygen out here, so... I don't know if we could see if there's anything else you can learn. Well, these look kind of like they're the launch, right? The vessels, or the escape pods. So they still have one, like, intact and attached. And this is one that launched, probably. I wonder if there's, like, ways in? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, well. Death. Let's go to the ship. Don't think there's any benefit of, like, going around and talking to anybody. Although I kind of want to visit the seed on this planet. Maybe just to say, like, hey, Feldspar, we found him. The vessel. I found a derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Ramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated this three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appeared to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the eye of the universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. I mean, I feel like we figured out everything that we've, like, identified, but, like, there could always be other things that we haven't, like, even been made aware of. Oh yeah, Ash Twin. We have to find a way in. So that's the remaining mystery. Known things. Alright, so yeah, one last thing here. I think it's this way? Yeah, just here. I want to talk to this, fellow species member. What are we called again? Thespians? No. Thorians? I've learned a lot. Want me to tell you stuff? Hey, Hatchling, thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. Me? I saw a crash over the horizon, and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures. Okay. Okay, let's see. I threw my little scout into this. You did? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than the outside? Nothing new. As far as I can tell. The only other thing I might do is go visit Feldspar, which is, he's back in this place. Whoa. Is this not the way? Otherwise, I'm trying to think what else we could try. I mean, we should go to the twin, try to get that one figured out. We could try to bring some cores. Oops. I have to test something. Like, we can pick them up. don't know, like, could we put him in the ship? If we can put him in the ship... I don't think this is the way to get there. Oh, maybe. If we can, then the other question is, can I get to that ship with my ship? Maybe it is possible to not have to leave your ship behind if I can just set the perfect trajectory and get past them. It's a lot of... Yeah, okay, we got here. A lot of signals. Greetings, Feldspar. Whoa, where'd you come from? No one's come here. Well, ever, actually. That makes you a second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble after me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. It made you an astronaut. Have you blown yourself up yet? Yes, many times. Let me guess, anglerfish? Hey, you got it in one. Kinda hard not to, once you've seen one of those up close and personal like. Well, take a load off, refill, and blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it here. Alright, well, I can't really tell him anything. Thought maybe we could get a little bit more. I like how the thing's still glowing. Well, I think for the last bit then I'll just head back to... I mean, I don't know. How do I get out of here? Actually. The opposite way. Might not be able to find the way I came in. Oops. If I can, I'm gonna try to get to... Go back to our home planet. Tell them about Feldspar again. So I'm trying to think, like, if there is some kind of mass evacuation that we have to do. How are we gonna do it? I feel like we're gonna have to use the twins to, like, teleport all over the place. It's gonna be very time sensitive and it's gonna be very stressful and hard. We have to, like, get everything done within one loop, right? Oh, here we go. We found the exit. And this should bring us just all the way out. Whoa. Okay. Lied. It did not. It was just the red one that brought us all the way out. Hello. I want to get to space. Thank you. We've done this before, though, right? Telling people we found Feldspar. Just as a reminder. You found him. That is true. Why didn't he come with me? It'd be Gosen who brings Feldspar home. I'm good. Alright, I mentioned Gosan would be the one. Welcome back. No, nothing for us to do. Alright, well, I think that's it for today. We did figure out a bunch of stuff. We got another mystery, and then it's... Well, yeah, what do we do with what we just learned? That I don't know yet, but some ideas to try, I suppose. One will be, can we get to that ship with our ship? So I might try that next time as well. Otherwise... Yeah. See if we can pick up those warp cores and bring them in our ship. If we can put multiple of those things here. Maybe we do that, or do we have to go retrieve the warp core and then go bring it somewhere? No, but those are all like... That's a lot of traveling back and forth. There is no warp pad, right? On Dark Bramble. So we can't teleport there as far as I remember. So... Yeah, like I feel like we go to a bunch of other places first and then go there as a last resort. Get to that ship with a new warp core and then maybe we can do something? I don't know. That ship is like entangled. So I don't know how close we are to the end. How much more there is to figure out. But it's been fun so far. So I'm going to take a break. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.